YouTube, what is good? Cuts by TP3 and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we got a clean mid-fade tutorial. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see more of. Lock in and stay tuned. Let's go. So the first thing you want to do before any cut is comb out your client's hair and make sure there's nothing that'll affect the cut, like any cowlicks or swirls, any different patterns that'll mess up the cut or give you any type of trouble while cutting his hair. So as you can see, it's a really big cowlick right in the front of his hair. So I'm just combing that down, trying to see how that'll lay better so I won't mess up his cut at all. So like I said, we're gonna do a mid fade. It's gonna be a skin fade. So right here, I'm just taking my 2 guard with the lever fully closed and I'm just debulking everything on the sides, getting it down, and I'm just fade right into this 2 guard. Now the first step in this fade process, I'm going to take my Barber's trimmers and I'm going to scoop in a bald line, and I'm not going too high but also not too low, like right in between, because we're doing a mid fade like I said, and I'm keeping the C cups on this fade, so I just want to make sure that that bald line is even all the way around. So like I said, he has that cowlick right in the front, and I'm about to just shape up his hairline just to make sure I get that right first. And then I feel like once you do the shape up, the fade just pops out a lot better and it's easier to see what you have to fade into. So I did want to knock off a little bit of the cowlick, but just to make it straight, but I didn't want to go too crazy and dig into his hairline so it'll roll back crazy. But let me know if y'all think I should have took off more, or if you thought I took off too much. I feel like I personally took off just the perfect amount, but you know, every barber is different. So I always do one side of the cut first and I just match the other side. Whatever you do to one side, you want to do to the other side, just to make sure that the hairline is nice and even. So after I get the shape up right, I'm just go right into the fade process. I'm taking my wall seniors and I'm going up a 1/2 inch with the lever fully open, and I'm setting in that first line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch down with the lever fully closed, and then I'm going to go halfway and then fade that first line fully out. After I feel like I got that first line, I want to take my 1 guard with the lever fully closed and I'm going to go up another 1/2 inch, the same width that I did for the first line, and I'm going to fade that out with the 1/2 guard. First, with the 1/2 guard, I want to start with the lever fully open just to soften up that line, and then I'm going to close it up, and then I'm going to go halfway, and I'm just going to sandwich that whole blend together. Now here what I do is I just take my 1.5 guard, going up another 1/2 inch, and I'm going to set in my next line. Notice how every line that I make is the same width. That's how you get a nice clean even fade. Then I put on my 1 guard with the lever fully open, and then I notch it halfway and then have the blend all together. So this is going to be the last step with the clippers. I take my 1.5 guard, and I'm not making a line, but remember how I did a 2 guard closed? Now I'm going to take my 1.5 guard, and I started with the lever fully open, and then I notched it down halfway just to blend up into the part where I debolt. And then here I'm going to do the other side, and I'm just going to speed it up because I do the exact same thing on the right side that I did to the left side. And you just want to match it up. Now I like to do the back last because once you get the left side down and the right side down, you just connect it. So it's the exact same thing, but I'm gonna let y'all see me connect it back. Now everybody's different, but I like to leave the hair on the bottom while I'm doing the fade, and then I take it off last with the trimmers because I feel like it gives me a contrast when I'm fading. But you know, everybody's different. Some people just like to bald it out all in the beginning, but I like to do it last. Now here what I'm doing, since he has a softer texture, I'm gonna use my thinning shears, and I'm gonna like hit like any dark spots that I see, lightly, just using the thinning shears, not doing anything too crazy, but just at the top. I feel like it didn't blend in how I wanted it to, so I just hit it with thinning shears. And then once you do the fade, I like to hit the C cups one more time just to make sure everything's sharp. And then I lean his head back and I hit him with the razor just to get everything nice and sharp. This is the final step of the cut, hitting it with the razor, pulling his skin. You always want to pull the skin. Make sure you pull the skin because you don't want to clutch your client. And then you just want to razor everything to the line and get it nice and sharp. I also touched up his mustache and his chin hair, and I gave him a slit in the eyebrows, but my glasses did die. But this is the cut. I think this cut came out super clean. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what videos y'all want to see. I didn't use any enhancements on this cut. I feel like he didn't need enhancements at all. And I also want to show y'all that you can get a clean cut without enhancements. I feel like you see enhancements all over social media, but you really don't need enhancements to get a sharp cut. So you know what it is. I got videos on videos on videos coming soon. Cuts by TB3. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.